And welcome to Crusade episode 368. I'm Robohead, and with me as always is my Hitman, and
that's me.
And me.
Whoa,
Seamless.
Yeah, seamless, dude. Oh, man, you were so ready.
I thought you were going to introduce me.
No, I said Muppet Hitman, and I want you to introduce yourself.
Hey, guys. I'm going to get another mint.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude.
perfect.
Yeah. Okay.
Woo, it's good. It's good to be back.
It's always good to be back at Life After the Cover Save. So in episode 368, we got some things to talk about. And one of the things...
A lot of things. We got two big topics.
Yeah.
Two big topics.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, really quick, just at the top of the show. If you were a fan of the 20-Sided Realms, head on over to that feed because there's a new episode up and there's another one coming later this month.
Wow.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
So these aren't ones that have Josh in it, right? That's not, we weren't holding on to any of those.
No.
Okay.
No. These were the last of the Waterdeep. There are episodes that were recorded that were locked away behind
the vault,
a bunch of black ice. And I had to jack in to the neuronet and break through their defenses. They tagged me, and I was having to help me out here, Blake. I'm running out of terms.
Well, here's the problem. Now, your rig was spruced up and ready to go.
Yeah, it was
But the thing
blazing to the max.
Yeah, but when the Corpo ice started to get onto you, you know, you were like, I have to make a choice. Do I jack out or do I push through? Right?
Yeah.
I mean, you laid down your viruses, right? You had your different programs going, but you eventually got through it, though.
Yeah, if you remember, last year there was an episode that dropped too, and I said, hey, there's going to be more coming. But all this happened on the neuronet, and it took me a year to get through it. But we're here now, and the new episodes are coming out.
Cyberspace.
What did you say he did? He jacked what?
Jacked out.
He jacked out multiple times.
Yes.
Multiple
in fact, yeah,
times.
that's the thing.
He had to save his skin.
It's perfectly healthy.
Multiple times he initiated his run.
Yeah.
And as he approached the first piece of Corpo ice, you know, he jacked out in that period.
Yeah.
A lot of jacking out
too hard.
with this guy. Hey, but he got there.
Often. It happened often. So in this episode that you edited recently, is this pre or post, or is it in the time of Burgle?
Burgle. Okay, there was
I guess
a snail ranger.
Yeah.
Oh, this is post Burgle, dude.
Oh, okay. So Burgle's already happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen, I could say something that you would recognize, like where it is, but that would spoil it for some people who haven't listened to it. So
Can you do a sound effect? See if we can catch it.
Oh. Okay. That was you jacking out, right? That was you jacking out from the corporate ice. Sweet. Yeah, that's good to know because I know people have been asking. Some people have been asking like at least every month. And people have offered you help and you just ignore them.
Yeah.
Well, I was jacked in, dude.
You got people trying to help you jack in.
Yeah.
Listen, I couldn't tell if they were corporate ice or if it was some remnant from an old program.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. Trust the user, not the program. That's
Yeah,
what I
dude.
was. That's
I
what
had to
was
see them
always-
in the flesh space.
Yeah,
Yeah, meat space.
it's where you meet in the meat space.
So how you
Well,
guys been?
congratulations. I'm glad. Is there more coming?
Yeah,
Are you
I want to
jacking
say
out
there's.
again?
I think there are 5 more episodes, and once they're
Wow,
all
so many.
released, once they're all released,
In 5 years,
I'm gonna try. No, yeah, it'll be one a year. I think we should try to get the team back together to do like a final episode once everything that has been recorded is produced.
Okay.
Yeah, a TPK, if you will.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. Because I never want to play him again after that. We'll retire him.
Yeah.
Oh man, we had some good times.
Great times.
So we have to talk about the new edition because the box has been revealed. And we're going to break that down a little bit. But before that, we're going to talk about we had WrestleMania over here in my house.
Yes.
And before WrestleMania, Blake and Travis played a game. And
MCP.
Blake, it went from like playing because he has a commitment to keep, and it went from playing his army to wanting to play like kill teams or something different to end up being Marvel Crisis Protocol, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it went through a journey. This game day we had planned went through a journey.
Well, it was. I mean, the kill team thing was. I never really like. That wasn't really concrete as much. It was definitely a 1,000-point game for a long time.
Yeah.
Then there was a blip of a kill team hypothetically, but in my head I was still thinking 40K.
Mm-hmm.
But then you're like, oh, we're gonna play Marvel Crisis Protocol, and at that point I'm like, okay, this is a trick to get me to lose my army. And you know what? Quite frankly, I'd rather play Marvel Crisis Protocol.
So no trickery on my part. I'm not really a trickster. I'm kind of a straight shooter. I say what's on my mind.
Listen, he'll jack out if he has to.
But
He's a straight shooter when he jacks out.
let me tell you, like where I was coming from is Ed's painting up these Sentinels, and they're looking really good. And I want you guys to start playing Marvel Crisis Protocol up in the desert there. And so I came as John the Baptist to pave the
Get your
way.
head cut off.
Yeah, get my head cut off.
Yeah, John the Baptist got his head cut off.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
It was on a
you
platter,
always-
dude.
You always go in different directions, and that's why we like you,
It
Blake.
was a platter.
Are you saying John the Baptist didn't have his head cut off
I
and
know.
put on a platter
But there's
and
like
given to King Herod?
Yeah.
there's so much other imagery that John the Baptist also brings to mind. But you went
Yeah, he
straight to his
baptized
daughter.
Jesus Christ.
His daughter did it, I believe.
Yeah, it was a different time.
It was a gift. It was
He
a
bet
gift.
his
I mean,
life on
really,
his daughter, and it didn't work out.
Here, you're more of a Saul on the road to Tarsus.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's Travis in a nutshell, dude.
But
yeah,
the
you
other
brought
way.
you brought this MCP with you.
Yeah, I brought the MCP up, and we played. Are we going to get into it right now, Ed? Do you have anything else to talk about at the top?
Well, before we get into it,
Yeah,
because
before we get into it.
we always have to look at some of our commitments.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry. We have accountability here. We're not like some other podcasts where we just talk about the things we do.
Yeah.
We make predictions. Okay. We set goals.
Like Nostradamus.
Yeah. And if we don't complete those goals, well,
There's
we have to-
consequences.
we have to make each other feel bad.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, Blake could lose an army if he doesn't complete his goal.
Yeah, I know. I'm really, really well. Okay. We'll talk more about that later.
We're
I
gonna
don't wanna
set it
get
on
off
fire.
don't want to get off the
He's gonna give it
progress
back.
right now.
He's going to give it back. He's gonna
There's
be happy to give it
there's
back.
another edition right around the corner.
He's like,
guys.
now I don't have to play. The pressure's off. Yeah. So Blake, we did an A and B. So maybe you did one, maybe you did the other, a little flexible. Blake, you said, do you remember?
Four models of the Conquest painted.
One
stand.
Huscarl stand.
And what's the other one?
Another stand.
Oh, okay. I didn't complete the first one.
You didn't complete the first one?
No, I have to hit the flesh. The thing is, I was ready to go, and I had two other everything's ready on them, but I wanted to try a different flesh, and I didn't have that with me when I was out at the shop painting. So I am one flesh coat away from getting them done.
So you were on the path to get finished.
I'm on the path.
And then he jacked out.
I'm always jacking out.
Dang.
I'll be real though. My hobby output has gone way down the past 3 months.
Yeah, you know what? After you finished a lot of that brimstone stuff, you kind of just took a rest. I think maybe because it was a lot of hobby, because you're not used to doing maybe not doing that much hobby, but completing that much hobby, because you pushed to finish everything you started for that campaign.
Just not feeling it as much either.
No?
Maybe a little burnout there, but I don't know. It was just like, and also because I know my commitment for the year is going to be big. I have a lot I got to do.
Let's see.
And I have to do 2 1,000 point conquest armies.
Oh, jeez, dude! I don't even.
And how many do you have finished already?
How many models do I have finished?
How many thousands of points do you have finished?
Not.
How many? Hundreds?
I mean, from soup to nuts.
How many?
0 points are done.
Oh, okay. So no unit has been completed yet.
No, not even a complete stand has been done.
Hold on a second. Let me just. You've had this army for over a year. One of the armies.
Oh, everything's built for one of them.
No, I know they're built, and you put in you've primered them, right? They're all black, I think.
I got to put Zenithal. I got to get Zenithal on some of them. Yeah.
Paint jam.
Paint jam, dude.
Burnout's a real thing. Like that's what I use Marvel Crisis Protocol for, really. Like I was really burnt out on my Space Marines. I painted up a bunch of X-Men, and it kind of got me, feeling good again. And I dove back in to finish up some Space Marines, man.
And the thing is, I just haven't been doing much hobby overall, too. I kind of get home and I'm kind of worn out on doing anything, Well,
luckily, in about 1 month, you're going to have full days of just painting models. You'll just have all the free time in the world. And I can't wait to see what Blake gets done in the month of June and the month of July, because the numbers are going to skyrocket. I just know it. Prediction.
I'm hoping. I really need to. I don't want to lean too heavily on that. Like I need to get some substantial. I need to get some work done before July.
Prep work, dude.
April, May, June. Before June.
We're in May right now.
So you got 3 weeks.
Yeah. To do something substantial.
Yeah.
Okay.
At least at least get everything primed and zenithal.
Like
for that first army.
Oh,
just for first army. The thing is, I really want to do the Undead Romans. I really want to do the Old Dominion stuff. But I'm making sure the project is the Nords that I'm not as excited about. And so I'm kind of like leaving that in front of me to chew through so I can get to the juicy nugget. How
many boxes or units of Undead Nords do you have?
Oh, undead?
Undead Romans, I mean.
I don't
how
know.
many units, I would say?
painted or built or
No,
just in
just in
boxes?
general. I just want to know in your 1,000-point army, approximately how many units are there for you to paint?
About 5 units.
5 units. Okay. So if that's what's exciting you right now, getting you excited about painting, why not crack open one of the things from that box to get that momentum going? Because sometimes if that's what makes you want to paint, then you should start there.
Maybe at least build
and then
it.
you could
Yeah.
stop. You could stop after you do the one. You go, okay, now let me finish a unit from over here, and my reward will be the thing that I want to paint. And you just go back and forth like a tennis match, back and forth. You could become the new ping pong panda in the painting.
Shit, I got a lot. Actually.
Yeah.
This is it right here. This is the army. There is 8 legionnaires, 8 legionnaire stands, which is 4 models per stand.
Okay.
Then the Bucephali, which is the undead minotaurs, and there's 3 of those. Then we have undead centaur cavalry, 3 of those. Then 12 cultists and 2 heroes. It's a lot to do.
Man. Yeah. If that's what's exciting you, try opening up one of the boxes and build it. Because if you're not going to paint, if you're too tired to paint, maybe just building those models. Yeah, those look cool. I think building those models might, at least you're doing something towards the hobby goal.
You're right.
So if you're like, I don't feel like painting, but I don't mind building, then you can at least do something. That's what sometimes when I'm like, okay, I can't do that, but let me just at least build these models or get these models onto their stand.
Yeah, whenever I get burnt out, I just build another Land Raider.
Well, that's why you have 3 of them.
Yeah.
Only 2 built and painted, though.
Well, I didn't meet A or B.
Well, that's too bad. So what do you want to do? Do you want to keep A? We'll just erase B right now?
Keep A. Keep A.
Do you want to switch?
How about this? Keep A and get 1 unit of legionnaires built.
Okay.
That's 4 stands.
All right. 4. That's 4 stands?
4 stands of legionnaires built.
All right. Legionnaires. Travis, for your A, do you remember what your A was?
Was it Skyclaws? Assault
10
jump
10
pack?
Skyclaws was B.
Well, I don't know what A was.
And your A was 6 miniatures. 6 miniatures of MCP.
Oh, I did it all, man.
I know he did both.
Yeah, I painted all those X-Men that I had built, and I finished all those Skyclaws, and let me tell you, they are a force of nature on the table.
Nice. Good job, dude. You did it. Skyclaws.
I know why Cheyenne takes 4 units of these guys in his Blood Angel list.
Yeah.
Well,
They're
I mean,
so freaking good.
Well, you don't actually have Skyclaws aren't real in the new game. You have.
Oh no, he didn't.
You have.
Oh no, he didn't.
You have jump pack.
You say my Skyclaws ain't real?
No, I'm saying the unit Skyclaw doesn't exist in name.
Yeah,
just like Longfang
10
doesn't.
of them.
They're definitely.
But it's basically it's jump pack intercessors.
Yes, they are assault intercessors with jump pack.
Yeah,
with a chaplain leading them.
Boom.
But in my army, they're Skyclaws with a jump pack wolf priest.
Oh, eat it, Blake. Eat it. Because he's playing his 40K, not your 40K. All right? He made it his own. You're just jealous because he painted stuff and you didn't. All right. So, Congratulations, Travis. You want to update your stuff?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
just want, let's just do one for you, buddy. What's next on your agenda?
Um,
I mean, you
but
can
you
do
know
two
what?
if you want.
No, I have 5 um Space Wolf Terminators for Carl and his Space Hulk game that he's putting together. He got the old stuff from the Basement of Death, and he's
Yeah.
kind of making his own, Space Hulk version that he could run up there.
Yeah.
And asked me to do the Space Wolf unit just to help him
Nice.
out, and I'm doing it. I got a lot of it done, so yeah, that's going to be my goal, is to finish that before I move on to another project.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So you're gonna finish them up. You still have to do like you got close to getting them ready.
Like
for oil wash.
all the colors are blocked, but I have to do like all the gold, which there is kind of a lot of gold, so that takes a little bit of time. Then I have to do edge highlighting and highlight the faces. The faces just have like just the base flesh tone on it. So but the highlight stuff, but it doesn't take, it goes pretty quick once you kind of start getting a lot of the like all the fur has like all the base colors on it. So I need to do some dry brushing on the fur, but that's pretty quick,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and then oil wash, and then it should be good to go. Oh, I have to put decals on it too.
Oh man, those decals. Do you do the decals before the oil?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I essentially like I seal it, put the decal on, and then I put a little bit more sealant just where the decal is.
Yeah.
And then do the oil wash.
Locks it in, dude.
Mm-hmm.
He locks it in. All right. So my was 2 Sentinels because I had done the one. I wanted to finish out the squad. And then the second one was Cheyenne's Sky Shield landing pad and 5 ladders. 5 ladders. I did Cheyenne's Sky Shield landing pad and the 5 ladders, but I
Nice.
did not get to the Sentinels. What I did instead of doing that is I've been painting some Star Wars miniatures. You know that Shatterpoint?
The Shatterpoint.
Shatterpoint.
Dead game. It's a dead game. I've been painting some of
It's-
those miniatures.
It's sunsetted.
Okay, sunset.
Dead game.
I also, Blake and I 3D printed some terrain. Blake was doing. There's this set of terrain. It's like 5 buildings. Blake printed all the insides for me. I painted the outside so that it looks like buildings for Shatterpoint, but they open up and they hold things like your tokens, your
Dice.
cards, your rulers, and like the decks. So it's storage and it's also terrain, basically.
Pretty
cool.
smart.
Yeah.
I didn't realize what I was printing.
Yeah, I didn't tell him
I'm
what he was
like,
printing.
oh, I mean, you did, like it said, like
Shatterpoint,
dice
yeah.
holder, token holder, but I'm like, these are shaped so weird. Like, how is this useful?
Yeah.
And then when we gave it to Cheyenne, I'm like, oh, that makes perfect sense. Like you bring your stuff with you, then when you play your game, you take off the building, you put it on the map,
Yep.
and then you have your token trays with you,
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
so on and so forth.
Yeah, so I painted 5 buildings for Shatterpoint.
They look good too.
3D printed.
Yeah, it looked
turned
great.
out pretty good. And then so that was taking up my time. I also printed X-Men models. 3D printed some X-Men models. I had sent a picture of Iceman. I don't know if Travis saw it because he was busy.
I did see it, but I was busy, so I didn't comment on it.
Yeah. So I was working on those and then some other stuff. So I've been busy painting, just not the stuff, not
Yeah.
everything that I suggested to paint. I was really excited to paint those X-Men models, so I worked on those because it got me excited, Blake. So I just pivoted to something else.
Yeah, got to
Do
get
something
that
that
spark
excites you.
back.
Yeah. So I will keep those Sentinels, but I'm gonna put before that. I want to finish this set for Shatterpoint. I'm doing. It's called "We Don't Need Your Scum."
No stinking badges.
We don't need your scum.
Is that
Now,
one
is
that
that-
you got after you, sir?
Now, is that what Cheyenne handed to you?
No, he actually. Oh yeah, I have to put. Oh Jesus! So I'm going to do that. I'm going to finish that set, and I also need to do more terrain for Cheyenne. So you know what? I'm just going to erase the 2 Sentinels because I'm not getting to those because I got it. He's like I did those 5 buildings for him that I 3D printed. Then he gave me all the starter set, so I had already painted that for him. So it's all in the same theme. Then he just gave me another set that he bought separately that has higher towers and more terrain pieces. So it's almost like another starter set that I got to paint for Cheyenne. So I'm going to be busy. So the We Don't Need Your Scum has Boba Fett. It has
Boba Fett.
Yeah. It has the robot, with the guns. The one from Mandalorian with the round
Yeah.
head. Or
Yeah,
the
IG9, something like that.
Yeah.
IDK?
Yeah, IDK.
IDC.
I don't know. There was who's the reptilian guy? He has a really funny name.
Zark? Zax?
Yeah. Something like that.
He's a Kardashian.
Something like that. And then some other guy who looks like he has brown stormtrooper.
Zosk? Maybe Zosk.
It's something like that. Let me look at it.
So it's just it's a little crew of bounty hunters.
Yeah.
Scum.
Did you get that from Adepticon?
No, I bought it.
Oh, gotcha.
We Don't Need Your Scum squad pack. It has I have to agree to their things. All right, so it has Dangar the Demolisher.
Dangar. There it is.
I don't know who Dangar is. That's the guy who's in a brown stormtrooper outfit, it looks like.
Don't know that guy.
Yeah.
He's just a human, I think.
Bosk. His name is Bosk.
No disintegrations.
Yeah.
No. Is he the no disintegrations guy?
I think so.
He was in Empire, I believe.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, Darth Vader says no disintegrations to one of those guys.
Yeah. I think it's Boss that he says it to.
And then the other robot is IG 88B.
88B.
Yeah, 88B.
That was so close.
So, I guess next time I'll try to post some pictures because they're looking pretty good. They're looking really good.
Yeah, it's a great scale to paint. That.
Why are you painting that?
Millimeter.
Why are you painting those guys?
Shatterpoint, dude. Everyone's playing it.
No, why are you painting those for Cheyenne?
No, I said I bought them. I didn't say Cheyenne bought them. I said I bought them.
Why are you buying Shatterpoint?
I bought them.
I think I know why he bought them. Because he wants to play that game.
I bought them. I bought them.
You bought them.
Yeah, I bought them.
You bought them.
I bought them. I'm going to see if there's any cool... I got the resin printer going.
Yeah.
Got them working. So I know there's a lot of models that I could probably just print to use,
Especially with all those. I keep thinking about all those alternate sculpts that people are making of the Marvel stuff.
Yeah.
There's probably a lot out there.
There's some good
tons.
stuff. Yeah.
Everything under the sun is already there. So you guys played a game, speaking of Marvel Crisis Protocol.
We did. But before, so I'm just going to set up Blake. I was asking him of my factions that I had, which one spoke to him, and Blake chose Kingpin. Why did you choose Kingpin?
You originally gave me Spider Foes.
Mm-hmm.
There is some crossover between Spider Foes and Kingpin. You know what? I'm not a spandex guy. I've always liked Kingpin. I've always liked Punisher. If I could have Punisher be in that list, I'd have him in that list. But like, I like Kingpin. I think he's one of my favorite like street level villain guys.
You can have Punisher in that list. I just don't have Punisher, so that's why you couldn't have him.
You can't have Punisher. Yeah, I like Kingpin.
You could splash, and you could have Thor in that list.
Maybe
the
Hulk.
rules are you have to have more than 50% be of your faction for you to use your faction rule.
Yeah.
But,
I just like Kingpin. Yeah. I like the idea of like organized crime, like that kind of bit. If I could, like, you know, Invincible has a lot of those like street level criminal people that I kind of dig, you know. I also like that he's like physical. He's not even a superhero.
Mm-hmm.
He's not a mutant. He's just smart, and he trains real hard, and he messes people up.
He's a force of nature.
Yes.
And I will say the criminal syndicate with Kingpin as the leader, very fun to play on the table. It translates very well to the table. I wanted to play the X-Men, Claremont X-Men, because I just recently painted up a bunch of these X-Men. So that's what we brought to the table. Before I talk about what I thought of the game, Blake, I want to know what you thought about playing Marvel Crisis Protocol, because you've played it a few times.
I think I've played it 3 times now.
Yeah.
Man, clean, evocative rule set. Shame it's a shame it's that and Star Wars IP are attached to that rule set, but I understand that's how they're making their money. That's their business. I just wish I could use that rule set in a different IP, you know. I'm not even IP, like something original, you know. Yeah, but it is what it is. I really like how you generate, like, as the game progresses and as you take more damage, your guys become more potent.
Mm-hmm.
I do like the idea of the things are ramping up.
There's a power mechanic. When you take damage, your power increases, and you could spend that power to do more abilities on your turn. There's also a very great mechanic that I like, that when you get knocked out, like first you get dazed, you flip over your card, and then after you get knocked out, then you're off the board. So even if you like really whiff in the first turns of the game, your models still get to do something, which I think is a really great mechanic in the game.
Yeah, you can't one shot a guy.
Yeah,
I mean, they come back weaker health wise, but not necessarily. They don't lose their power stacks.
Sometimes they
do
come
all
back
their
stronger.
abilities.
Captain America, when he flips, he's stronger on his other side.
Oh, really?
He has more hit points, and his ability gets better. So it's like, it depends. There is one character, the Hulk, the original Hulk. He actually doesn't flip, but he has 20 hit points. So it's just insanity to go up.
Yeah, I like the evocative nature of the game. Like, as I'm picking things up, as your character picks up a bench and tosses it or grabs somebody, I can really get that up here. I like how the characters are. It's kind of like what I kind of like about Aristea is like each model is his own like lane of play, kind of like a MOBA, like League of Legends. And it's how these characters interact with each other that really, really boost and make the play style. Like I was able to see how Craven worked. And once I saw his kit, his loadout, I'm like, oh, that's really neat. I would like to see that in action. He was just kind of a sacrificial pawn in that part of the game.
Yeah.
And then, yeah. And seeing how the pieces of their abilities fit together. But yeah, no, it's a good rule set. It's a good, I do enjoy it. You know, I just wish it was a different skin, you know, but whatever. I'd rather do Marvel, I think, than Star Wars, I think. But then again, I haven't played the Marvel stuff. I mean, the Star Wars stuff yet.
Well, you can always 3D print the non-spandex characters, like street clothes. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's a good point.
Just get rid of get Hulk in a tuxedo. Remember when he was the
Mr.
gray
Bowser.
Hulk and working with Kingpin?
Mr. Fix-It?
Yeah, Mr. Fix-It. Wasn't he like basically a criminal?
He worked at I don't know.
Nightclub.
I don't know if he,
I'm sure
he kinda
Kingpin
looked like
owned that nightclub, dude.
He dressed like
He dressed like Kingpin.
Yeah, dude. Get a Kingpin Mr. Fix-It. Yeah. You know, maybe even like I don't know. I like the scale as well. I like the scale of the models. And the table we played on was beautiful. The mat, the terrain, you know, it was a good experience from soup to nuts.
You could print out like Homelander and stuff and then just use the data sheet from a character that kind of is like that person.
Lots of angles.
Yeah.
There you go.
Lots of angles.
But I mean, Homelander is spandex, by the way, Blake, and you love that show. So I don't know what you're talking
Which
about.
the boys, I haven't. I finished the first episode of the new season. I haven't watched any more after that.
Right,
Huh?
but you've watched.
I've
many
enjoyed
seasons.
it.
Yeah.
Oh
exactly.
yeah,
yeah.
I've enjoyed it.
So what I'm saying is, maybe you do like spandex. You just have.
It's not
good.
okay. The boys is commentary on all that stuff.
What about Invincible?
The Invincible is commentary on all that stuff.
Oh, okay. So it's like commentary.
It's like Watchmen.
It's
There's
like-
commentary on that
like
stuff.
Commentary, so they can wear spandex.
What if you played Marvel Crisis Protocol and you just commented on it while
Yeah,
you're playing it?
Yeah. Actually, I wouldn't mind. Yeah, print out some Invincible stuff. Like I love Conquest and Invincible.
Exactly.
Viltrumites. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm a DC guy.
It's all commentary. The
Yeah,
C in DC stands for
Yeah.
commentary.
Commentary. Deep commentary. Comics.
Deep commentary.
Well, cool.
How do you feel the game went, Travis? Were you just glad to be playing?
Yeah, I mean, like I enjoyed playing the game. It is a dice game. I was my Cyclops, like he fumbled
MVP.
like 2 turns in a row,
Oh.
and then when his power finally kicked in, it was like, oh, okay. I mean, like his third like activation, he like blasted Kingpin away from the point or something like that. But by that point, you know, it was a little too late. It was pretty neck and neck until like the last turn, which is how like most of my games of Marvel Crisis Protocol are very close until the end, which to me just denotes a good game where you can actually have a little back and forth.
Yeah. No, it's I can see why people really like that game. There was elements of frustration for me because I don't really know some of this finer details about rules, like how you pick somebody up, how it works mechanically. Like, you know, there like so I was doing certain things in my head, like planning out, not realizing that mechanically it didn't work that way.
Gotcha.
But you gave me good suggestions and ideas as well. I liked it's very movement based.
Oh yeah,
positioning and all that kind of stuff.
I would say it's almost all movement. Like your position and your movement is so important in that game because you're holding objectives and you're also picking up objectives. So there's like two types of objectives. You're either holding a point or you've taken a point and you've carried it away. Really, the back and forth nature, you're always engaged, just fun. And the thing is, it plays real quick. An hour max for a game of Marvel Crisis Protocol.
Yeah, whether you're doing 500 crisis points or 1,000 crisis points,
it's like always 16 to 20. But it's always an hour because it's always 4 or 5 models.
Yeah. No, I'm glad we did it. Looking forward to a crisis desert sometime, maybe.
Crisis
in the desert. Crisis in the desert.
Crisis in the desert.
Yeah, I'm building up a big apocalypse encounter. This should be real fun.
Crisis in the desert.
It's a crisis. I was a crisis protocol.
Wow.
Okay. I don't know.
Summers, you dropped the ball. Scott Summers, you failed me.
Yeah. Rest in peace,
Scott Summers.
Yeah.
He's actually still alive.
Yeah. I'm mistaken.
Yeah, his mom's the one that's dead, as far as I know. His dad's still alive. You know that?
Wow. So, how much time do we have left in this recording?
60 minutes, 50 minutes.
Okay, because we wanted to hear a little bit about Crusade. We want to talk about the box, but Travis, can you tell me what are some of the main differences or things they added or changed between Shatterpoint to Protocol?
Almost everything is completely different. That uses the same range tools.
Really?
Yeah. The attack mechanic appears nothing like this. There's a chart that you use on your card. So it's alternating activations.
Still good.
But you don't get to choose who activates. It is a secret random activation. I think you still get 2 actions, but like you're not really, there aren't like points on the board. There is a struggle cube that is going back and forth along a track. The games typically last 2 to 3 hours in Shatterpoint.
So Shatterpoint is a longer game.
It's a much longer skirmish game because you have to struggle that cube back and forth. Now, listen, this is all me watching videos of how to play the game and comparing it to I have not played Shatterpoint.
Okay.
So is the cube that's going back and forth, is that representing the dark side and the force?
I think maybe sometimes it can, but the nature of the game is you can have 2 forces that are dark-sided. You have 2 forces that are battling that are both on the light side, or 2 that really don't have anything to do with the force at all.
Do the characters still flip?
Huh.
Their cards still flip? Okay.
You know, like
I would imagine so.
You need to watch a video of people playing the game.
I got too many videos to watch. I just watched a video. Now, oh God, I wish I can. I'll look it up. It's as a game designer who used to work for Games Workshop, and hold on, I do want to shout this guy out. I really. It's called Sam Pearson Game Design, and he designed. This is a really good video. Well, first off, he designed Spearhead, and he actually designed Warcry, and he no longer works for GW,
Yeah,
It was a
he designed
really, really
Warcry,
good,
dude.
huh?
Because he designed Warcry, dude. That's the most popular game ever. So they got rid of him because it's so popular and made him so much
Well,
money.
Spearhead's really popular. He designed that.
Talking about Warcry not being popular.
But it was really interesting. He kind of talked about how there's two studios in GW: the miniature design studio and what they call the book and box studio. Basically, you have the game sides, like the rules people, and you have the miniature people. And both sides do initiate development of games. So Warcry was originally done by the miniature design studio, which is why it is so unique in terms of the models and the world. And then he was talking about how basically most of Warcry was based off of a bunch of R&D, research and development, that Jervis Johnson was doing for GW. So a lot of their games have like skeletons from like 10 years before R&D. And it's like when they do R&D, like the designers are doing all kinds of weird stuff. And not everything gets carried through, of course, to the final product. Like he said, he had a rule that he was designing where when a monster was fighting, what's so funny?
You keep hitting your mic,
hitting your microphone, dude.
When a monster is fighting someone who's not a monster, they would start rolling D8s against the smaller model.
Whoa.
Right? So like it was really interesting how he was talking about it, and he was like really giving his props to Jervis Johnson and like the roots of Warcry. And he even talked about how basically he wrote everything for the first edition of Warcry he wrote it, and then he did the core rules and campaign rules, the second edition of Warcry, and then a whole different crew came in and began to do the rest of Warcry second edition.
After he got fired.
And what he was saying is he was the most inspired by Necromunda and Mordheim.
Yeah. But he didn't make a game that looked like Necromunda or Mordheim. Keep going.
Of course, he was talking because he did this for a company. He did,
right.
And his biggest regret was that he wasn't able to make the game
Mordheim,
like Warcry, like Necromunda or Mordheim. But that was his first biggest disappointment. But then again, he realized he wasn't hired to make those games. He was hired to make something else. But in the end, what he was able to do, two things is the second edition of Warcry, the whole campaign system was redone. And then he was able to bring in a lot of the ideas and inspirations he had from Mordheim and Necromunda into the second edition campaign system, which I had no idea. It's a totally different campaign system. And then what he was also saying was that after the Warcry release had been out, so many people came to him and were like, this was the game that allowed me to play miniature games with people in my life who aren't miniature game people. And so in a weird way, he was saying that even though initially it wasn't the game that he as a 12-year-old wanted to play, it was a game that brought so many other people who weren't into miniatures back into the miniature wargaming. So fantastic video. I just found this last night. Great stuff.
Thank you for your oral report, Blake. I really enjoyed it.
I'm really excited about that video. Guys, check it out one more time. Sam Pearson Game Design.
Yeah, you know what? If you're a Patreon, Blake's going to put that in the Discord for you because he really cares about you guys. He's going to put it in there. I watched a video
Warcry
where John Nennis was, you know how there's like, oh, this is the new painting technique, and oh, this is the new painting technique. John Nennis came up with a painting technique that he actually stole from somebody else. But what he did is he took a dry brush and he stuck it into an electric drill. Right?
Oh, yeah.
And then he was dry brushing models like so quick. dude, that's the future.
That's very scary to me, dude. I feel like you're gonna destroy your model pretty easily.
I mean, I guess it depends on what you're using, but I think plastic models are pretty resilient. So I think if you're doing plastic, you just don't want to like what's nice is on those electric drivers, you can adjust the speed and put it on the lowest setting.
This is true, but I wouldn't have been able to do that on the Storm model because it is held together with just wishes and hope.
Yeah, one lightning bolt or something like that.
Amen.
I tried on a Storm model. Give me a Storm model, I'll do it. I'm not scared. That's how we. You have to take risks. You got to. When that guy decided not to do Mordheim and do Warcry, he took a risk, and look where it got him. A second edition, and look where that got him. Well,
now he's designing one of his own games independently.
Yeah.
So that's kind of interesting. What's he going to do now that he's free from the corporate studios?
Now that he's jacked out.
Like Peachy. You know, Peachy is now
but Peachy
has a miniature working with a miniature company.
Yeah, but Peachy is like Duncan, and they were painters.
No, Duncan. No, excuse me. Duncan has a miniature company now.
Yeah. But he's like the painter. You know what I mean? Mm. He had that skill. Game designers, they're not. I don't think they're as marketable as like a painter because painter is very visual, so it's very easy for them to be like, "Well, look I just painted this," and people get excited about seeing those things. Rules are harder to get excited about, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Hey, I just made this rule where we're going to use D8s. Whoa!
Do you know what rules I'm not excited about? Crusade rules for Warhammer 40K.
Yeah, let's do that.
I'm just saying, there is a pocket in game design where people are really interested in it.
I'm not saying it's not interesting. I'm saying to get excited, it's easier to be excited about someone who's painting and seeing stuff visually.
But if you can get that, if you could get the miniature guy with the rule guy and put them together,
you get Marvel Crisis Protocol.
You get Trench Crusade.
Who's talking about Trench Crusade? That's a dead game. Travis, you playing Crusade. Speaking of Trench Crusade, let's talk about Crusades.
Crusade.
Yeah, why the heck are you playing a Crusade right now?
Because that's what the local group here is playing. And I'm trying to get reps in, dude.
Reps in for an edition
for 10th edition.
That's going to end in a month.
Yeah, but I was getting ready for a big event that we're not talking about today.
No, we're not.
And I needed to get some more reps. I was hoping to get a lot more reps, but they canceled on me a lot.
Oh, I remember those text messages.
So I had about like 3 games canceled. Finally played a game in this Crusade. They're playing on tabletop simulator as well as in real life. So every unit in this guy's army was already upgraded, like to the balls, and it was Custodes. The game, it was 1,000 points. The game lasted 45 minutes.
Well, I heard 1,000 points, and 2,000 points. They last just as long.
Yes, for me they do, but 45 minutes is a really, really short time for
that's
any
pretty good
40K game.
You guys must have just been like, was it simpatico? Like,
yeah.
Well, no, he just tabled me in turn 2. Like I had my jump pack Marines left and my Land Raider with like 2 hit points on it, and I was like, oh, okay. And the points were like the objectives were like way over there. I was, out of position. He had basically 1 unit of whatever they're called.
Gods. They're called gods.
Yeah, just like golden gods just come in, wipe my, my character and the whole unit of blood claws, and then what I couldn't believe is his like main character just charged a 6-man unit of wolf riders. This is 6 bases, 4 wounds each, 4 up invul, toughness 6. But his gun like it had like lethal hits and sustain hits, which it doesn't normally have those, but like it has it now. And he did like D6 mortal wounds on the charge. And so he was telling me it was a strength 12 weapon. He rolled all this dice and it did 5 damage, a flat 5 damage each. So that means every like failed 4-up invulve, I was picking up a base. So he killed one with his, hammer of wrath, whatever, his mortal wounds that he did, and then I failed 4 because I had to roll 18 dice. He got like 18 wounds on me. 18, 5 wounds, 5 damage
Hold,
each.
hold on a second. So that means, I mean, just like statistically, that means he probably rolled like 24 dice or something.
No, I think he only rolled 10 dice, but they all I think he was like criticals on a 4+ too. So like every 4+ was sustained
What a
hits. Listen, I didn't understand a single thing he was doing, but like after that it was all like, good game, sir. You won. I'm gonna go pick up my daughter from school. and I picked up,
Jeez.
packed up, and I hope to never play him again for the rest of my life.
Sam, you know who designed the Crusade rules? This Sam Pearson guy. The next video next month is I designed the Crusade 40K rules.
Oh, then I actually literally hate this man.
No, he did not design.
Okay. It's just so dumb. Like the thing is, Crusade, they box Crusade as this is for narrative players, and that is a blatant lie. Yeah. Crusade is for competitive players because it's adding more rules and power fluctuations onto the game. It is not adding any narrative whatsoever onto the game.
Especially when you're like, did you have a bunch of Crusade points to spend on your?
No, this was my
points?
first game. This was my first game, so all my guys had 0 XP.
So how is this guy? I don't understand how he can play you. How is he playing
Travis
you?
Got like an underdog score, but is he going to buff his guys? Probably not.
Yeah, I was supposed to get 2 Crusade blessings. I don't even have the book. I don't know what these Crusade blessings are. Yeah. But would these Crusade blessings have saved me from everything that happened on the table? No. They're like, hey, you could re-roll 1 dice.
Yeah,
you'll get 6 up, feel no pain for 1 unit. It's like that's not gonna change anything.
One of the blessings is you can jack out on turn 2.
Yeah,
but I mean, it was no point.
I used that one.
Very good.
Good job.
The thing is, I think, let's see. The problem is maybe their intention was that it could be narrative, but the problem is the things that you can get are and if you give them to certain units, it can just break the game. So it's not and that what else are you going to pick when you have the option that's like, this thing's really good, you know what I mean? Or I can give my guy a leadership bump. What are you going to do? You're going to be like, I'm going to do the thing that allows me to critical on a 4-up.
Oh, he had +1 to charge too, so he was deep striking with an 8-inch charge versus a 9-inch charge.
Yeah,
so that was very helpful.
And then of course there's the negatives that they give you. When your unit dies. So I mean, I don't know. Crusade maybe in the right setting could be good, but in the games that I played, definitely there's people that ran with it harder, and it only made it only made the balance between the two
Yeah.
players more skewed.
Yeah.
Because the people that lost
So-
just got negative points to their guys, and their guys started sucking, as opposed to the guys that are winning just getting even better.
The reason I this is juxtaposed to me going like the very next day to the Maelstrom Mixer, which we're going to talk about next episode. I went up to San Jose and I played in a real narrative event that did not use Crusade rules at all. But it was truly a narrative 40K experience. You each player who came to the table, we had different objectives for the mission, and you're just trying to get degrees of success or failure. I'll just say this very simply: there was one game where I tabled my opponent. He got a major success and I got a success, but the whole time we were having fun.
That's the most important thing. Now, sorry, Blake, you're just gonna have to ask it next time.
Yeah, that's next time. But yeah, so here's the thing. This is the 500 Worlds campaign. So there's this campaign map. You're moving to different planets.
Man, it
and
sounds so fun.
All that should be interesting, but it's just Crusades, man. It's just not for me.
One and done.
Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, also shame on me.
And fool you a third time, Travis?
I shall not be fooled again.
Well,
this was my last Crusade.
We did one in 9th
We did one Crusade
in 9th edition. Then we did one in this edition.
Well, okay.
And then after that one, you did a third. This is your third Crusade.
Okay. Well, you can't go across
Muppet Hitman
editions.
and The Last Crusade.
Dude, you're a crusader.
Yeah.
You know what? You can say all these things and wiggle out of it and this and that. You're a crusader, dude.
Yeah.
You're a crusader who's ready for an 11th edition crusade.
Oh, Muppet Hitman. That was the dog's name.
That was the dog's name.
Hey, man, glad you know what? You're doomed. There's no way you're going to find someone who can play a regular 40K game in your community.
Well, here's the thing.
No.
Maybe when 11th edition comes out, there'll be a new set of Crusade rules that are even better. That's my hope.
Maybe
for
there
you.
will. Maybe there will.
The show has ended. Our time here is done. But the show can continue if you join us at Patreon. More jokes, more fun, more stories with laughter you crave. Can be found at Life After Life After
yeah, can you share your screen? I kind of want to look at it.
Like something that we can just look at together?
Oh.
Like a Battlefield bargain or bust?
Oh.
Like
wow.
That we could just look at together?
This is more than I thought we were going to do. I'm in. Battlefield bargain and bust. Okay, let's do it. I'm in.
All right. So this is the starter set. But we're going to get into what the starter set is. This is just a quick one I made earlier.
Yeah, push fit.
Well, I mean, come
No,
on.
I get it. You got to make a starter set push fit.
Yeah. I guess you don't have to, but it's probably
It's smart.
the way. Yeah. So we get 23 brand new push fit